Hey everybody, Chief Meteorologist Brad Petovich here. We've got a warm, sunny, breezy Saturday. No issues today, but you see the front to the west. It's been there for most of the week, and the reason it's been stalled is we've had this giant ridge of high pressure over us. It's basically a mountain of air that's been blocking the progress of any fronts, the jet stream, anything. So this blocking pattern has been in place, but that starts to change on Sunday as the high pressure system here begins to back out, and this will slowly begin to head our way. But here's the good news. We're not going to see the widespread severe weather and flooding we're seeing to the west, but we are going to get some beneficial rain and eventually some cooler temperatures. Let me widen this out a little bit. We're going to stop it quickly. We'll show you the severe weather to the west. I want to show you the severe weather outlook today real quickly. I'm going to turn off the satellite imagery so we can see it. You see the risk of severe storms just to our west today. Tomorrow, that risk tries to shift into the Carolinas. You can see we're kind of on the edge of the lowest risk, and this really is a good example of a low end threat. It's not zero, but it's really low. We're not expecting any widespread, severe, even isolated. It would be just pretty spotty stuff. And then you see the low risk shifts off to the southeast on Monday. That's the risk for severe weather. Now, we're going to see some heavy rain as well. The heavy rain risk today, you can see the extreme risk. That's the bad news over the middle of the country. Tomorrow, we're going to be in that low risk, which for us is not necessarily a bad thing. We need the rain. We don't want flooding, but we certainly could use the rain. And as we go into Monday, you'll see that risk over us as well. So there's going to be some pretty good rain. I'm thinking 1 to 2 inches widespread rain across the area, and it'll come in waves, so it won't all come at once. So let's break down the timing of this so you can kind of plan your Sunday because it will not wash out your Sunday. All right, straight to your future cast. This is 10 o'clock this morning on Saturday morning. We'll go into tonight. I'm going to stop this at let's stop it at 7:30 or so. You can see we're high and dry, so no issues, but look at that heavy rain to the west. Let's go into the overnight hours. So overnight Saturday into Sunday morning. We're going to stop this early Sunday morning. Some hints that some showers and storms might make a run. We might have some decaying showers trying to move into the morning. So I do not believe this will be widespread, but that is something to monitor, that we could see a few showers early on Sunday morning. Certainly looks light, nothing significant. You'll see as we get past sunrise, everything kind of falls apart. And as we go through the morning hours, it kind of dissipates. So the main line is still to the west. So don't be surprised if you wake up to some showers on Sunday morning heading to church, or going out in the morning early. As we get into the day, probably cloudy and just soupy. But as we go through the afternoon, relatively dry, except for the mountains, where we will see some showers and storms breaking out roughly around lunchtime. And then we go into the late afternoon hours. This is 2 o'clock. The storms we'll see them on radar. They're going to be forming to the west and slowly pushing in. So we get into about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They're moving through the foothills. And by dinner time, they start to move into the Piedmont. So I really think after 4 or 5 o'clock is when we'll see the first showers and storms. And depending on what happens in the morning, the one thing about that morning rain, if we see that morning rain with it dissipating in the cloud cover, that would squash any chance of severe weather tomorrow. But if it doesn't and we see more of sunshine, then maybe 1 or 2 of those showers and storms by the evening could be strong to severe. So the morning rain is actually pretty significant to how things unfold during the afternoon. But you see going into Sunday night, that's when the bulk of the rain moves in. And this is overnight Sunday. You can see the heavy rain is over the Carolinas. And look how it lingers. A wave of low pressure forms on the front, which essentially slows the front down. And so as it moves through Monday morning, this is 7 a.m., it's still raining. It's going to be raining most of Monday. So Sunday does not look like a washout, as I mentioned. I think Monday could be more of a washout because this rain could linger well into the afternoon hours. And it certainly looks like a really wet Monday morning. So the timing in this is really Sunday night after dinner time, in maybe all the way until dinner time on Monday. But Monday night or Sunday night, Monday morning certainly are the peak of this system. So how much rain could we see? Let's take a real quick look at that. So if we go with the blended or model blending approach of looking at all the guidance, you can see generally in our area, 1 to 2 inches. Most of us average out about 1.5 inches of rain. Certainly could see some heavier pockets back in here, but to see 1 to 1.5, maybe 2 inches in this whole area, that's great news. This will be a widespread rain event for everybody, not the scattered showers. And speaking of the fires, this will help the fires tremendously. This is the kind of rain that actually will help pretty much contain them 100% or start to put them out. This also is going to help tremendously with the pollen, which, by the way, I get daily questions about the pollen. We're not done with the pollen yet. It's still a long ways to go. Tree pollen peaks in April and starts to go down as we go into early May. So if today was, May 5th, I would say, yeah, we're towards the tail end, but it's not. It's April 5th. We've still got a long ways to go. Have a great Saturday. I'll post updates today and tomorrow, but be ready. Sunday evening, the later we get in the day, the higher the chance you're going to see some rain.